Hello, good day, sports fans, and welcome to Sports Clinic on Naija Live TV. My name is APPAH, and you know how we do it. Let's start from athletics, where good news for Team Nigeria because there would be hopeful of a gold medal in the 4x100 meters, mixed 4x100 meters. I have to put it that way. The quartet of Tejuri Godwin and Rosemary Wankwo. I hope I got your name very well, but even if I don't, please forgive me. And Perfect Fire and also Miracle is a Chuku. Yeah, they were able to do very well in their heat, and they qualified for the final. They clocked 41.91 seconds, so they are through to the finals. Let's see if they can eventually go all the way and win the gold medal. But before we leave athletics, just want to give a big mention to Jessica Orji. Yeah, Jessica Orji, because well, she has done something that no other Nigerian has done before. When you talk about the under-20 athletics championships, no other person has done it before. That's in the world stage, the under-20 championships that's going on in the United States of America. Yeah, she's the first Nigerian to win gold in shot put. Yeah, you talk about other races, other events rather. You talk about shot put, long jump, 100 meters, 200 meters. Maybe Nigerians, so many Nigerians have maybe won a gold medal before, but for shot put, this is the first gold medal that we're seeing. But enough of that, let's leave that and let's come to football, where we've seen the quarterfinalists for the WAFCON. Yeah, that is ongoing in Morocco. Yeah, the parents are already out, and tomorrow we'll see Algeria take on Ivory Coast. The other match would see the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco take on South Africa, the Banyana of South Africa. South Africa, they've not been top notch. Yeah, but they've been able to scale through and get to the quarterfinals, getting just 4 points in a group that you expected them to at least be heads and shoulders above any other person. But it didn't happen, and sometimes these things happen. But I'm taking on Morocco, one of the best sides. Yeah, one of the best sides. You talk about form, they're one of the best sides in this year's WAFCON. The last edition, they were able to get all the way to the final and losing to Nigeria in the final after being taking a 2-0 lead and then eventually losing 3-2 to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. But for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, there would be an action on Sunday where they will take on the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon performed very well in the group stage, but I always mention that group stage is different from the knockout stages. Yeah, no two matches are the same. That's one thing that you must know. No two matches are the same. We'll see how things pan out there. But the other match would see Malawi take on Ghana. Yeah, Malawi versus Ghana. I don't know the prediction to make, because for Malawi, I didn't really fancy them to get to this stage. But they are here. They are here, so you just have to give them a chance. Taking on Ghana, I fancy them to cause an upset. But anything is possible. Now let's leave that and let's talk about transfers, because it is what is trending. Yeah, transfers, one transfer or the other. Still on football though, where Rodri has told Real Madrid that respectfully that he does not want to move to Real Madrid, that it's all FC Barcelona now. Yeah, that it has to be FC Barcelona and no more Real Madrid. He's now talking to FC Barcelona, agreed personal terms with FC Barcelona already, and for FC Barcelona they have to get a deal done with Manchester City. Manchester City already looking at a young sensation that played in the World Cup, the Moroccan Ayoub. Yeah, they are looking at him as someone that will replace Rodri. But for Real Madrid, I tend to wonder, losing out on Rodri and coming out to say that they are done with their transfer, their summer business. I'm a bit skeptical, because I look at their midfield and I'm not still convinced. Yeah, more of mechanics in that midfield. You look at Flair, and I'm not trying to disrespect these players in the midfield. No disrespect to Chomeni or Kamavinga. No disrespect to all these players. But I'm talking about Flair, and I don't see it. I don't see it. But who knows? You know, there are rumors linking Real Madrid with Enzo Fernandez before Madrid came out to blank all those rumors that they're not interested in Enzo Fernandez. But anything is possible. Yeah, anything is possible. So we'll keep our taps open on that. But let's leave that, and still in Spain, let's talk about Atletico Madrid, where for Christian Romero, long time ago, he has told Tottenham that he does not want to continue at White Hart Lane anymore, that he wants to move. He had told them some months ago, and after his impressive performance in the World Cup, the likes of Atletico Madrid are edging closer to getting a deal done for him. Inter Milan were very serious but could not get the deal done with Tottenham, mainly because Inter Milan has to sell players before that deal would be possible. So Inter Milan is possible, Atletico Madrid is possible. But yesterday, even Arsenal made inquiries about the possibilities of a deal, not like submitting a bid, don't get me wrong, but they made inquiries if it's possible that they can, if it's a deal that they would want to make. We know the William Saliba situation and they need a body in defense, so they made inquiries. But before we go, let's talk about Vinicius Jr. Yeah, Vinicius Jr. will be staying at Real Madrid. It will not be going anywhere. Yes. I mentioned it that it reminds me of the Sergio Ramos situation some years ago, whereby these players tend to make it look like they are leaving, and you want to believe that, okay, your team might sign this player. You see the stories online, you come online, you see the papers always linking this player to your team. And at the end of the day, you see him extending his contract. So sad one for Arsenal fans, because they dreamt, some of them were dreaming about, imagine a Vinicius Jr. on the other flank and Bukayo Saka. Come on, that's a very deadly attack, but it will not be happening anytime soon. And I believe they will switch all their energy to another winger. I feel like maybe they might get another big signing in. Still have a few weeks before the transfer window would be closed. So that's all we have for you guys for today. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. I am APPAH. Enjoy the rest of your day.